Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are with break 57, 58, and 59. Break 57, we have Broncos, Brendan Darlin, Raiders, Ashley Kenny, Bulldogs, Clark Gregg, Sharks, Zoe Hodgson, Titans, Clark Gregg, Manly, Dylan Cameron, Storm, Matt Price, Knights, Matthew Wellington, Cowboys, Daniel Jones, Eels, Paul Calandruccio, Panthers, Matt Price, Rabbitohs, Matthew Wellington, Dragons, Brendan Darlin, Roosters, Jeff and Eileen Warnes, Warriors, DK White, Tigers, Paul Calandruccio. I am missing one thing before I get started, guys, so just give me a sec. Alright. I'm unmuted, I've already double checked that, so I know we're right to go. Afternoon for those that are watching with us. I have posted the link in the break posts, so everyone, because there's so many spots, it's hard to tag everyone. So hopefully everyone got the notification through the link. Alright, so this is first box for break 57. I was surprised I got so far through yesterday and nobody said anything. I was through one box before anyone said anything yesterday. Yeah, but yeah, I double checked it today. I'm normally on top of that. It's just hitting a button, and I haven't been using my tablet, so it doesn't show up in my face telling me that it's muted. I've got to set that back up. I had a bit of connection issues with it and I haven't worried about it. Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos, parallel. Points scored, James Maloney for the Roosters. Teams, I did just read them out. I can give you yours if you want for this one. 57, Paul, you have Eels and Tigers. This is break 57, buddy. Oh, nice big hit. Second packet, I think. No, third packet we are. James Fisher-Harris, the Panthers. But either way, nice. Why doesn't that want to stay up to date today? I think if I... Hey Taylor. Jared Croker, games played for Raiders. We've got a Raiders team photo redemption card. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Maroons. Blake Green, parallel for Warriors. Hey Jeff. Congratulations to Kim Blundell for winning this week's tipping comp. Heads up with tipping comp, guys. As usual, if you're not a member, make sure you join, because this will be our technically final round. It is a finals tipping round from what we can tell on NRL.com. So that's the way we're going to set it up. It will be the one winner who has the best tipping over the finals. Pretty sure NRL tipping's got it set up like that from what we can see as well. So Cameron Smith, tackles made for Storm. I think that's 3 weeks away. 4 maybe. So over the next 4 weeks, it will be for that one. Karina Brown, there's 9 games anyway to pick in total. Last chance to join for the year, guys, and get in the running for a $50 voucher for the website. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. I'm hoping for everyone that's already joined this year, you will get a notification or something along those lines, just to rejoin or something along those lines for next year. If it doesn't work like that, we'll make sure we're set up as early as possible and start putting reminders out for everyone to join. Mitchell Pearce, parallel for the Knights. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Dragons pub photo. I thought it was another Dalian, guys. Women's NRL for the Dragons. Patil Yvette Welsh. Victor Bradley, parallel for Roosters. I thought the Storm were going to get it yesterday. And they just missed out. Racine McGregor for the Broncos. Benji Marshall, parallel for Tigers. Parallel, Isaac Luke for the Dragons. Georgia Hale, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Tyrone Roberts, parallel for Titans. So that of those that haven't watched the last couple of videos, I've been saving the White Young Guns and Dally M's. Just add a bit more to the end of the video. Kathleen Wharton, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Obviously we're only doing 2 boxes, we don't have too many cards to go around, so James Tamo, meters gained for the Cowboys. Yeah, I didn't actually see it, to be honest, DK. It was one that I did want to watch. It just kids over the weekend. Andrew Fafita, parallel for Sharks. I might watch the replay. I was looking forward to Mr. Pappenhausen and the young boys taking the field. Excited to see what they can do. Jack White for the Raiders. I don't know if I agree with resting players for no reason. I don't know what the full story is either. But the gist I got was they were resting players more so to make sure they were fit and everything for finals. My opinion, field the best team you can every week. Women's NRL for the Dragons, Tiana Penitani. So this is the second box for number 57, guys. '20 Broncos team photo. Connor Watson, parallel for the Knights. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Storm. Luke Keary, parallel for the Roosters. Josh Maguire, parallel for Cowboys. Jared Croker, points scored for the Raiders. Chelsea Baker, women's NRL for the Broncos. James Roberts, parallel for Rabbitohs. Ryan Madison, parallel for Eels. Brittany Brealey, women's NRL for the Dragons. Corey Norman, parallel for the Dragons. Mitchell Pearce, assist for the Roosters. Alex Twal, parallel for the Tigers. Women's NRL, Nita Maynard for the Roosters. Women's NRL, Crystal Rota for the Warriors. Joel Thompson, parallel for Manly. Cooper Cronk, assist for Storm. Nick Meaney, parallel for Bulldogs. Cameron Munster, parallel for Storm. Chanel Harris to Vita for the Warriors. Paul Gallen, meters gained for the Sharks. Manly Club photo. Aaron Woods, parallel for Sharks. And last packet for break 57, box number 2. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Alright guys. Alright, so let's start with our Dally M's. James Tedesco, Dally M medalist for the Roosters. Cameron Smith, Hooker of the Year for the Storm. Cameron Smith, Captain of the Year for the Storm. Latrell Mitchell, top point scorer for the Roosters. Alright, White Young Guns. Mawaki Fotowaka for the Titans. Second White Young Guns. Reece Robson for the Cowboys. Alright. Got 2 rubies. And I think 2 road to finals. Tyrone Peachy for the Titans. Number 27. So that'll be interesting, guys, to see if I'm correct. Anthony Milford for the Broncos. Number 7. 5'8", that's number 6, isn't it? Almost. Alright. Here we go. Oh, upside down. Oh, it's only a jersey. But Cameron Smith. Number 79. Mr. Matt Price. Huh? And last but not least, oh, I've done it again. Clinton Gutho for the Eels. Just a patch.
We have 2 patches in.
2 boxes.
2 boxes.
Separate boxes. Yep. Side by side, I know that for a fact. 58. Eels. So, yeah, not too bad, guys. Quick recap on how that finished up. We've got a Broncos Ruby, Titans Ruby, Storm Road to Finals, and an Eels Road Finals with a couple of the other bits and pieces as well, guys. Alright, I'll clean up this one and set up the next one. Take me 2 seconds, guys. Bear with me. Alright, let's pull this back a bit. That should be right there. Alright, so for 58, our team list is Dylan Cameron. For Broncos, Raiders, Nigel Deacon, Bulldogs, Matthew Wellington, Sharks, Taylor Shillham, Titans, Ashley Kenny, Manly, Ben Salmon, Storm, Andy Lipton, Knights, Trent Vinter, Cowboys, Ben Salmon, Eels, Peter Wright, Panthers, Matthew Wellington, Rabbitohs, Trent Vinter, Dragons, Nigel Deacon, Roosters, Robert Lear, Warriors, Clint Burns, and Tigers, Ben Salmon. Alright. So here we are with box 1 for break 58, guys. Dylan Napa for the Bulldogs. Brittany Brealey, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Dry Arrow, parallel for Titans. Titans club photo. Women's NRL, Holly Wheeler for the Dragons. Cowboys checklist. Brent Maiden, parallel for Panthers. Trent Merrin, parallel for Dragons. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Cameron Smith, games played for Storm. Jonathan Thurston, assist for Cowboys. And just because these are all sold out, guys, we aren't finished. We do have 10 more boxes of Elite to do something with. We're going to do some TLA variety breaks. We'll do a post up for them as soon as we can. James Maloney, games played for the Warriors. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Jared Croker for the Raiders. Has everyone gone quiet, or is it just me? Until I would have had comments after seeing those two patches come out together. Dylan Brown for the Eels. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Maroons. Brody Croft, parallel for Broncos. Brett Morris, try scored for the Raiders. Dragons, sorry. Raiders. Where did I get that one from? Can you check the video and see if they're chatting? The last text or message I've got from DK 16 minutes ago. No one's. I can't see any comments about the two patches coming out together. I find that weird. Rabbitohs parallel. And I still haven't had any more comments come up since, so I'm tipping that my chat stopped for whatever reason. Oh, okay.
Just like a bit of experience.
Yeah, yep. Club photo for the Bulldogs.
9 people watching.
Yep, okay. Yeah, nobody wants to talk to me, I understand. Just open up the cards and get on with it, they're saying. No, it's parallel, we don't want to hear you. Yeah, this is 58. This is still the first box. Couple of packets left. Shante Pogo, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Cameron Smith, parallel for Storm. No worries, I was just getting a bit worried that you were all chatting after two patches coming out side by side. So mine was awful. I definitely expected chatter about that one. But here we are, box number 2, break 58, guys. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for Storm. Georgia Hale, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Anyone wondering about the team randomizers? I'll be doing them after the break. The ones I can. Still chasing a few payments for some of them. Aiden Tolman for the Bulldogs. As far as we know, maybe a couple of payments in the last, half an hour we might have missed. But if you could double check your payments and make sure we've got them marked off. If you think we've missed it, please let us know so we can chase that up. And
There has been a couple of payments coming in over the last few months.
yeah, we have obviously had quite a few payments coming in, so if we've missed it, I am sorry, but I hope you understand. Sammy, that's why I'm asking for your help to go back and double check. Until Yvette Welsh, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Maddie Studden, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Jared Croker, games played for the Raiders. Yeah, we've got you marked off. I remember marking you off, Jeff, for both of them. Blake Laurie for Dragons. Yep. Yeah, I know, yeah. John Asiata for the Cowboys. Kula Uarte, try scored for the Knights. Patrick Herbert, parallel for the Warriors. James Tamo, meters gained for the Cowboys. Mitchell Moses, parallel for the Eels. Titans club photo. Karina Brown, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Stephen Clibben, parallel for Panthers. Joseph Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Bulldogs club photo. Women's NRL, Chelsea Lenarduzzi for the Broncos. Third last packet, guys, for box number 2, break 58, Master Series. Billy Slater in the Storm. Anthony Milford, parallel for Broncos. Jake Friend, tackles made for Roosters. Isabel Kelly, Women's NRL for the Roosters. And that's the end of that. Alright, let's get started. Dally M, Brendan Smith, Interchange Player of the Year for Storm. Latrell Mitchell, Centre of the Year for Roosters. Mitchell Moses, Halfback of the Year for Eels. And James Tedesco, Fullback of the Year for the Roosters. Alright, White Young Gun. Nick Meaney for the Bulldogs. Adam Dewey for the Tigers. Alright, first up, Will Hopewade for the Bulldogs, number 39. Jason Taumalolo for Cowboys, number 14. Alright, we've got 2 Sapphires. Anthony Don for the Titans, number 6. Next up, Leeson Armour for the Warriors, number 6. I forgot to change over the hit camera, sorry guys. Dan Watine Zalesniak, another Bulldogs card, number 67. Not a bad run for Matthew Wellington on the Bulldogs today. Alright guys, I'll just quickly clean up. Alright, so here we are, we break 59. We have Broncos Dan Taylor, Raiders Luke Dawson, Bulldogs Clint Burns, Sharks Trent Vinter, Titans Luke Dawson, Manly Craig Hyde, Storm Trent Vinter, Knights Scott Winters, Cowboys Dylan Cameron, Eels DK, Panthers Ben Salmon, Rabbitohs DK, Dragons Jeff Warnes, Roosters Sean Carroll, Warriors Scott Winters, and Tigers Sean Carroll. Alright. Last 2 boxes for today, guys. Women's NRL for the Dragons, Tiana Penatani. Women's NRL for the Warriors, Crystal Rota. Jake Boyovich for Manly. Jake and Tommy both in the Blues squad. Hopefully Tommy's shoulder pulls up alright. Nathan Cleary for Panthers. Notice a few of the Maroons players are in doubt for selection. Anyway. Clubs don't want to put him up for a losing side and risk losing him for the season. Cameron Smith, points scored for Storm. Anthony Don, parallel for Titans. Gavin Cooper, parallel for Cowboys. Boyd Cordner for the Roosters. Pretty sure it's the first emerald for today, guys. Well, 2 sapphires in the last one. I wonder if we'll pull out another emerald in the next box. 2 road to finals in the first 2 boxes. No, I don't think it would die. I think they'll just replace the Maroons with a better side. Maybe like Western Australia. Might give us a bit of better competition. Yeah, well that was, at least I'll talk to him. Aisha Lee Smalley, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Why? Half the side's not made up of Broncos anymore. It used to be. It's now a Storm team. Yeah, well. Redemption card, Storm photo. So am I right in saying there was no City Country this year? Yeah, well that's what I thought. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Roos. It's DK, they might be picking half your side from last night. Parramatta Heels, I don't know who's in that, but they like to pick the Storm players for the Maroons. Maybe Melbourne will have the next Origin side. Yeah, I know. Chelsea Baker. Yeah, I was just curious. I didn't think they had. I just wasn't sure if I'd missed it. Storm and Titans make Queensland this year, probably. Joseph Leilua for the Cowboys. Tigers. Dave Fafita, parallel for the Broncos. I'm expecting Broncos to come back big next year. We'll just have to wait and see. Like meters gained, Paul Gallen for the Sharks. Don't tell Mum I said that. No, that's right. She's not here, so I can say things like that if she won't hear me. Pardon? No, that's right. She doesn't rewatch videos or check messages, so it's easy for us. Nathan Maynard. Lachlan Lewis, parallel for Bulldogs. Millie Boyle. Jared Croker try scored for Raiders. Well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I'm not saying they're going to be up the top as in winning the comp next year, but I do believe they will turn themselves around, hopefully. It's just, I can't see the Broncos club itself being this bad 2 years in a row. Mitchell Pearce assist for Roosters. Being one of the bigger clubs in the comp. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. So you reckon keep an eye out for the Australian Super League again? Felice Kafusi for Storm. Jesse Ramian, parallel for Sharks. Yeah, they just definitely didn't have a good year with this COVID not helping them that as well. So I'm expecting things to change in the off season and sort some of their dramas out and come back next year and at least play some good footy throughout the whole season. Definitely not a team I'm a fan of, but I can say for a long time Broncos were a good team to watch playing footy. I remember watching Webke and Talis and that as a kid. And yeah. Yeah, well that's a good thing to, sorry guys, might have missed any comments, which break were we in? 59, buddy. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for Knights. Jake Friend, tackles made for Roosters. Brian Kelly, parallel for Titans. Yeah. Josh Adokar, parallel for Storm. Corbin McGregor for the Roosters. Has anyone heard if they're still bringing the 14 extra teams in for the women's NRL next year? Or is that being... Pardon? Oh, okay.
They're starting this weekend.
There you go. Charlie Bent, women's NRL for the Dragons. Keezy Apps, women's NRL for the Dragons. Tyson Frizzell, parallel for Dragons. Cameron Smith, games played for Storm. Jeremy Marshall King for the Bulldogs. Eels club photo redemption card. Master Series, Billy Slater in the Storm jersey. Isaiah Yeo, Panthers parallel. Michael Morgan, parallel for Cowboys. Warriors parallel. This turned out to be a good break, guys. Got an emerald, sapphire, a white, and a black. And Julia Robinson for the Broncos. And we should have our 2 rubies plus white young guns and Dalian. Akula Uate, try scored for the Knights. Darius Boyd, parallel for Broncos. Clinton Gutherson, parallel for Eels. Women's NRL for the Roosters, Ryan Sims. Games played, James Maloney for the Warriors. Women's NRL, Crystal Tamarua for the Warriors. Few packets left, guys. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Raiders, parallel checklist. Last packet for today, guys. Rabbitohs club photo. Alright, I'll make sure I switch over this time. Alright. First up, we have Ken Momalo, winner of the year for the Warriors. Next up, John Bateman, second row of the year for the Raiders. Asaya Soliola, Ken Stevens medal for Raiders. And Payne Huss, prop of the year for Broncos. And playing for the Blues, Ryan Poppenhausen for Storm. Reid Mahoney for Eels. Alright, first Ruby. Charles Nico Klokstad for the Raiders, number 23. Second Ruby, Cameron Murray for the Rabbitohs, number 19. Next up, we have a Sapphire, Nick Kotrick for the Raiders. Oh, Raiders is doing alright to finish off, number 6. Emerald, Thomas McHale for the Tigers, number 7. Alright, White League sensation, Adam Reynolds for the Rabbitohs, number 48. And last but not least, we have a black Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys, who's out on suspension and not available, number 26. Alright guys, so that was break 59. I'll be back a little bit later with the team randomizers for number 60, 61 and 62. Thank you to everyone, and hopefully everyone got some spot fillers.